Chase DeLauter, first-round pick 2022 out of James Madison. 4 home runs and 25 at-bats, 10 runs batted in, .520 average. This is not an organization that puts guys like that on the big league roster. All the fans are clamoring. I'm sure you're getting, if I'm getting emails, I imagine you're getting emails. I don't see any way that Chase DeLauter starts the season on the big league team, even though he's hitting the heck out of the ball.
No, he's had a great spring. It's been a great story. But your heart says yes, but your mind, your practical baseball knowledge says no. And I think this would work for just about any organization. This is a guy that hasn't really played a year in the minors. He had a foot surgery last spring. Didn't start playing, in the Arizona Complex League until June. Really didn't get to AA until the end of the year. So, he needs time. And, that's the big difference between baseball and other sports. You just don't roll off roll out of college and go to the big leagues. I mean, unless you're Dave Winfield or somebody like that.
Yeah, and again, he hasn't played above AA. He did well in the Arizona Fall League, but it's about progressions. And they're going to, when they send him down, they're going to tell him, we want you to work on X, Y, and Z. That's just the way they do it here, and it usually works out pretty well.
Yeah, and I think you've got to, what Terry Francona used to say is, there's a difference between developing a player at the big leagues, a young player at the big leagues, and getting them beat up at the big leagues. And the last thing you want a guy like DeLauter to go through is to come up in Cleveland, all the spotlight is on you, and then you go 0 for 30 or 0 for 40, or you go 1 for 25 and you're struggling, and that's not helping him. And especially if then he's got to get sent down, because if you bring a kid like that up, he's got to play every day. You're not doing him any favors if he's riding a bench.
Yeah, especially April in Cleveland. Not going to be great weather. You want to make sure he's getting his at-bats